This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Tango Tips by the Maestros by Dimitris Bronowski. Introduction. I always like to skip the introduction. It's usually nothing more than a waste of time on my way to the juicy stuff. So I forgive you if you do the same, but I warn you, better not. There are multiple ways to use this book. Some of them can improve your tango forever. Some others will do nothing, or worse, they will make you go backwards. So I humbly ask for a few minutes of your time before you jump in. Those moments might make the difference between enjoying the juicy part and getting drawn in it. Let's start. Your notes. There is so much information in this book that it can be overwhelming. This is why we recommend having a notebook next to you while reading this book to take notes. Use those notes to help you remember the biggest realizations you had while reading this book. Use them to create a to-do checklist or to write down your thoughts. If you want to go a step further, consider ordering Tango Thoughts, my tango notebook, on Amazon. This is a tango notebook that can help you keep track of your progress, remember what you learned in classes or books, and accelerate your learning journey. It includes key questions designed to help you make each piece of advice or realization actionable, clearer, and memorable. One more thing. This book was not made to be read from the beginning to the end. First, take a few moments to go through it, reading just the headings. Find the ones that seem to be more suitable for you. Mark them to read them first. And make sure to keep track of each tip you read by simply marking its heading with color. Leader and follower, woman and man, he and she, lady and gentleman. There are women who lead and men who follow. There are men who lead and women who follow. There are amazing people who don't identify with any of those two genders or any of those roles. There are great couples who have managed to make their dance a true conversation where even the terms leader and follower don't make any sense. Tango, in its essence, is a discussion between two individuals. In order to avoid having a complete book where we need to continuously clarify that, when we talk about a leader, we might also mean any person who took the role of the leader, independently of how that person defines gender, and to also avoid chapters which are filled with he or she or him/her, etc. We took the following editorial decision that applies in most of the chapters. To use the words he/him/man/gentleman. When we talk about the person who is assuming what is defined by most teachers as the leader's role, and she/her/woman/lady for the follower's role. We could have taken the exact opposite decision, but that would have higher probabilities of confusing some readers. In other words, we are using the words leader/he/him/his/etc. to talk about the person who, in the majority of cases, should not dance a complete tanda with the eyes closed. Disclaimer: this does not apply to Yelizaveta's second tip. No one ever learned tango by reading a book. This book cannot replace your regular classes, but it can work as a powerful supplement, giving you insights in topics that are not discussed in the class and advice that you can use to improve elements of your dance immediately, giving you tips that your maestros don't know and show you how much more there is to learn when it comes to this wonderful dance. Most importantly, it can expose you to one or two maestros that you feel are the right ones for you. One of the main reasons people leave tango is because there is a student-teacher incompatibility. The teacher, good or bad, simply doesn't teach in the way the student learns. So I invite you to look for your next teachers while reading each chapter. Moreover, keep in mind that we did not try to make each chapter look similar to the others in terms of style or form. Each one of the maestros and the authors has his/her own style of communicating, and you need to see that style as clearly as possible. For the same reason.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.